Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty goddamn excited. Project Morpheus was officially announced yesterday as a consumer product that's going to be coming out in the first half of next year, 2016, and the specs are just amazing. Let me show you what I got. This is a video right from Sony. This is official stuff. This kind of things you're going to see here, like they've got a light on the front now for face tracking. There was some concern about where the lights were going to be. So you can see several points of light there for the tracking. Lights here, 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 and on the side. So it's a really smart move. Same as the DualShock 4, here. Not going to make so much fun of it now, are you? The display, you can flip it up so you can see where you're going to take the whole display off. The display moves forward and backwards if you wear glasses like I do. You don't have to worry about that. But here's where it gets really interesting. It's got an input for any pair of headphones, so there's nothing proprietary about that. You can pick whatever you want, so all the audio files can relax. The headset has 120 hertz refresh rate, native 120 frames per second. Okay, that is just ridiculous. 120 frames per second. And in an interview that was published today, I think it was Polygon, Shuhei Yoshida, he confirmed that the PS4 had always been designed from the ground up with Morpheus in mind. That their goal was always that 120 frames per second display on an OLED monitor. It seems really cool. What this means for the consumer and developers alike is pretty much the same thing. It's a unified platform with amazing visuals and an install base of over 20 million according to yesterday's sales figures. If virtual reality is going to become an actual reality, mainstream in our lifetime, more than likely it's going to be next year when Morpheus comes out. That is not to downplay Valve's initiative or Oculus Rift. I just think that Sony has the best opportunity to get a working, user-friendly, consumer-grade virtual reality console in people's hands. And then the people that adopt that can then go into something a bit more, at this point, what's the word I'm looking for? Adventurous. Like you say, the Valve's initiative and so forth. All great stuff. I think they're all going to be amazing. My concern has always been making sure there's software, because great ideas and hardware mean nothing without software, which I think is why the 6-month window is there. They want to make sure there's enough games at launch to justify the purchase. And what's the price point going to be like? I'd be surprised if it was more than 400 and surprised if it was less than 300. I would love 200, but think of like the Vita when it first came out. It was very expensive. It was a $300 machine because it had that display is very expensive. You have to also consider that it won't be that much more expensive because they have to think about ease of access, but also the processing is all done on that PS4 over there. Everything else is just a display and some lights. It's really all it is. So I don't think it'll be that expensive. $200 to $300, I hope. $300 to $400 more likely. But again, damn, it's fucking pretty. I mean, look at this thing. Again, so 5.7-inch display, fully adjustable. They say that the weight rests on the head. The new demos that they've released, people are raving about them. Like the community and the press are really behind this. They're not anywhere near as skeptical as they were 2 years ago about virtual reality being a thing. And now, like with everyone being behind it, it just seems like it's the right time. The only thing left is the right developers, and I think Sony's got a good hand on that. So I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. On another front, I am still working on some other things. I spoke a little bit too soon yesterday about the PS4 Remote Play because it does an internet loop where the BlueStacks has to do a virtual network to have a Wi-Fi connection. So when it goes to the internet, it goes out all the way. There's no local networking. There appears to be no way to trick it into being on the LAN. So there's no way to speed up the process. So capture card it is, which is not a big deal. And somewhere along the way in my upgrade process, my DualShock 4 ceased working with my computer. I don't know if I shorted the Bluetooth chip, if the drivers got screwed up somehow, because it won't even, if you plug it in, it'll recognize it, but it won't actually use it. So I'm thinking at this point, I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to get a Bluetooth dongle at Best Buy here and see if I can get it to connect with that Bluetooth. And if I can't get it connected that way, I don't know what I want to do, but it should work fine. And I will be probably streaming some Dying Light tonight. That's the plan. I plan on just getting off my duff and playing some Dying Light tonight. And I'll be taking some of the footage from that, using it in the review. Should be going up next week. This isn't going to be just a me looking at the camera kind of thing. I'm going to intersperse game footage and things like that. It's going to be a bit of a step up for reviews for me. It'll take longer for me to make. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, I mean, I can go back to doing this for reviews if you like, because gameplay footage is everywhere, right? But in any case, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. Fucking excited about Morpheus. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, keep on grinding. Cheers.